Welcome everyone. Today I thought I'd do a quick Q&A going into 2024. You can find out a little bit more about what myself and Luke are going to get up to in 2024, maybe places we want to go, what we're doing with our agency, maybe some new offers in the market that you guys can use for yourself and sort of look into. So I've got a few questions on my phone that I'm going to pull up, and I guess I'm going to ask them out, and me and Luke are going to break down the question, right? So first one is, what is the best offer for an agency going into 2024?
Yeah, I mean, it's a question that everybody likes to ask because everybody likes to get the quick wins, right?
Yeah.
Like when we first started, it was what is the best email template, and like acting as if a magical script is gonna help you, randomly, scale to 10, 20 a month. But I do believe offer is incredibly important. I believe offer is important not in the sense of like what you do, like the mechanisms you have within your offer, but the way you price it, the way you market it, the way you message it. Like when clients come on board at mobileclients.io now, like we don't even change too much of the mechanisms within the offer, which is like the way you're marketing this, you're never going to scale.
Yeah, I like you mentioned that. Like, offer isn't just, a lot of people think of that offer as like, okay, I do X, like
I do Facebook ads, yeah.
I could say right now that technically, let's say the best offer is, I don't know, let's say a build and release offer, right? I build a team, place it in a business. But if, let's say, your pricing structure is wrong or something's behind it, you're always going to have a problem with your actual offer. So if we were to look at it as a face value, in my opinion, going into 2024, there's only one type of offer that most people are looking for at the moment, and that is attention and conversion.
Yeah.
That is what most people are looking for, not just attention. People aren't really just looking for conversion now either. They're looking for their problem to be solved, right? They're not just looking for, oh, can you hopefully get me more? They're looking for, okay, get me attention, get me conversions, and I'll handle the sales call, right? They're looking for most of the problems, because while they have one agency getting them calls, one agency's closing, and one agency's getting the attention, right? It's too sparse. And that's what we do, and what most of our clients do in mobileclients.io is like, okay, they solve every problem.
And I think as well with your offer as well, you have to tie yourself into it as well, because there can really be, I like to say, like we always talk about commodity services in the sense of like, oh, I deliver short form content, etc. But you can really give commoditized experience versus personalized experience. And I'll explain that in a way of like, okay, so a usual agency communication between their clients, like a little bit of back and forth communication, very robotic, very like corporate boss type, whereas you can actually give your client a fantastic experience if you leverage yourself. For example, right, myself and Harvey at mobileclients.io have a fantastic done for you service. We have a fantastic agency in what we actually deliver, but also like you get a fantastic experience with myself and Harvey. You get to know us, you get to build a relationship, you get to build a connection, we get to give you one-on-one coaching advice, just life advice as well. And I think that's really, really important to understand as well. People are not really buying into the offer as much, and they're buying into everything. You need to be everything, right? And I know that might seem a little bit scary, like, oh, SMA used to be easier because you sell Facebook ads. I actually disagree, and I actually say that SMA is easier now if you get it right? Because if you just price correct, if you market correctly, if you add yourself within the offer and you actually leverage yourself as a leveraged asset, whether it's dad consulting, whatever it is, you're going to make way more money. People are going to want to work with you, and when people work with you, they're just going to want to work with you. Like one of our recent clients, begins with an S. He is just so happy to be in the experience. I really believe you'll only get a really, really happy client, which is the kind of way you're actually going to succeed.
Dream clients.
Clients. If they're happy to work for you, not just your service. Right. So I think that's really important.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely say adding yourself to it. Like if you look at our offer, it's technically a bit of a build and release, appointment setting, but also coaching. Like there's so much you can. I think as long as the offer has a generative ROI, right? So you're going to make your client money, you're going to book them calls guaranteed, and there's something behind it. As long as you place yourself in the actual system, you're going to be pretty well off with your system, as long as it works. As long as you make the money, right? So we took our client from 0 to 20K, who would not, no matter what we do at that point, right? We could do Facebook ads, we could do anything, right? As long as we have a good service, the offer to get them there, people don't really look into, right? I guess going on to my next question is, what are some places that we're looking to go to in 2024? I know that we have a few on the calendar. I know that we have a retreat with the Multiple Clients.io, probably down in Marbella, but where are some places maybe that we're going to be looking at?
I mean, as soon as we got back from Dubai after a month, we were like, let's go again.
Yeah.
So Dubai for sure could be a cool one. You know, there's a ton of, like we were saying, like there's not actually that many places.
There really is.
Like really, the world's very small on the grand scheme of things. But Dubai is for sure a really, really super cool place. Obviously, spent a month there, so I'm not edging to go now. But for sure, for me personally, Miami's super cool. Miami's a super cool one. I went Vegas around a year ago. Vegas could be a really, really cool one. But obviously, we aren't 21 years old, so there's there. Cape Town, for sure. We'll do Cape Town. Yeah. Like we said, we're going to do multipleclients.io, Marbella. I hope to see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, we'll do Cape Town. We'll do Marbella. I think we'll do Bali. Probably.
Bali maybe sort of cool that. Yeah.
We'll go for a couple months.
Yeah.
But what are you saying?
Yeah, I want to do. Yeah, definitely sort of probably Bali, sort of Thailand, Koh Samui, that sort of area. Sort of dialing in like the wake up fight, then go work. Do you know what I mean? That sort of life. But apart from that, there's not many places.
Would you rather do Dubai again or like Miami? Dubai is cool, but it's like Miami is difficult. It's 21, right? But
that's the only problem with America. Is like we're 18. Like the problem is like.
But we don't need to drink.
True.
But
I think a lot of stuff out there is like 21 though.
Yeah, just so like stuff.
So we'll be out there just like this is pretty cool. But I'd probably say I want to go back to Dubai again for sure. Apart from that, I'm not really
Obviously
fussed, right? Yeah, like for me, places are like when you guys start traveling as well. It'll be like okay, like you'll start to find places that you really like, and you're like, okay, I'll go back there. I'll travel to there. So yeah, maybe Bali or somewhere like that, but overly probably not too fussed on where to go in my opinion.
Yeah, as long as you're out and about, as long as you're traveling, as long as
you're seeing the world. The point of actually making money is like you can go and see stuff. Yeah. Definitely don't want to be in London this time next year. No. So you can get nice places, but the whole of London is probably not the nicest place for you guys to be.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
But yeah, go for it.
So I guess my third question is, what are our goals within Multiple Clients.io for our agency in 2024? Where do we want to be? What do we want to, I guess, help clients do? What do we want to help with them? Where do we want to pivot maybe the offer, the market? What do we want to do behind it?
Yeah, I think for sure, first of all, it's going to be a huge year. Right? Yeah. Because I think this year we've built foundation. Yeah. Like people would like, I say that and people are like, what do you mean foundation? Like you're absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
When you start doing well, you realize this is only foundation. Yeah. There is so much to go. Like we've cracked 25k months, 13k a week, 10k was it 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Crazy stuff, right? But this is foundation. Like this is still foundation. So for sure, what I can say about 2024, it's going to be a huge year. Where I want to take it is obviously for one, and we're kind of rebuilding. So for our offer, we kind of have like the done for you element where place the team, place content team, place the done for you client acquisition infrastructure, but also get the scalability program. And right now, ramping that up, and it's going to be absolutely it's different level of the planet. So I'm really, really excited for that. For sure, just with the offer, just, streamlining it a ton more, making sure that it's absolutely like clients cannot not win. Sorry, right?
Definitely.
Like Xavier, it's really good because, Xavier going from 0 to 20, Ash going from 0 to 12, we're kind of gathering data.
It shows it is like,
and I think our data collection is going to really, really kick in this time. And, it's going to become super easy for us to build an insane process. Then when it comes to revenue figures, I think, 100k, 150k, 200k per month is for sure.
Yeah, right? Yeah, with me, I think, especially from when we started launching Multiple Clients.io in August, right? Yeah. And already having results of 0 to 12, 0 to 20, right? It shows that it works. And I think to put into context with what Luke was just going over, is it taking about a day a document at the moment, right? So if
a whole day
is in like 8 14-hour days, going over the document absolutely changes everything to make sure that our clients are winning. So for me, my goal with the agency in 2024 is less about our revenue, because I know that's always going to come off the back of if we're doing great stuff for our clients. But it's just making sure that they win. So building a better infrastructure to have more trained growth specialists to go into their business, right? Training different content teams to make sure that we have every single sort of virality point that they can get attention, garner that attention, right? Make sure they have the right systems, make sure that they have that scalability in the back end, make sure that the data tracking sheet is all automated, systemized, right? Making sure that everything is the top of the top. So when clients come on board, it's pretty much like, I'm gonna win, right? That's how I want people to feel, because for me personally, and I know Luke as well, when we started our agency, it was very hard for us to feel safe and know what we're doing, right? Even investing in certain programs, we're like, I still don't know if this is going to work. We want people to come on board and go, okay, this is going to work no matter what if I just stick to A, B, and C, right? Because it's so built out, it's so in depth, from hiring triage callers to email automations, right? To setting up your different landing pages, even down to your sales, right? Even us hiring people like Hi Sam to go over and fill out that module. I think, like I said, my goal for the agency is making sure our clients have the best time, right? Bringing them out on retreats, making sure that they're enjoying their time at roleplayclients.io, and obviously scaling and getting amazing results. And on the back end, if we're winning, and I mean, we're not doing too bad right now, if we're winning comfortably,
if you do that on the back end, on the front end, it will do it for you.
Yeah, because if you focus too much, and this is definitely for a lot of you guys out there, if you're focused on 10K a month, but you can care less about your clients,
that's not gonna
you're never going to get any. If you look at the top agencies right now, where everyone's looking, is like they always speak about their clients, because that's all they're trying to do is get better results for their clients, and in turn they make more money. If you look at people that can't make any money, they're like, I can't wait for 10K a month, I can't wait for 20K a month. It's like, well, that's the reason you can't actually get there. If you would have just flipped your focus to like, okay, how can I get my client, let's say Steve, how can I get him to add 20K a month next month? Okay, let me do X, Y, and Z. That's a client result, testimonial, you get referrals, the sales assets, right? Once you have these sales assets in place that we have, it's so much easier to sign clients, and because you have that leverage behind you. So yeah, that's my goal.
I think with it as well, when it comes to getting really, really good results for your clients, everybody looks at SMMA on SMMA terms, but they don't actually look at the business principles and the old business foundations that build really great companies, right? Like, word of mouth marketing is like the most powerful asset still to this day, right? Because if one of, and we've had this, right? And we've recently had a client interview with Luca, one of our first ever clients. And the most important thing he said within that interview, it wasn't that he scaled from 0 to 6K a month, etc. He said that I've talked privately with every single one of our other clients, and they've said the exactly the same positive. That's like, for me, that was, as a founder of my company, it's like, whoa. That's when I knew we had a very, very good product. So you have to look at the old business principles. Word of mouth marketing is absolutely huge. So yeah, with more clients now, you're definitely going to see more cool stuff when it comes to retreats, meeting up with clients, having a fantastic time, all together, just building a monster of a product, right? I think that's really important.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys got some insights in the back of what we're doing, maybe what we want to do going into 2024, and you can take some insights, use that in your own agency or coaching business to scale. Hopefully we can kick 2024 off in the right way, and if obviously you do want to scale yourself and get to sort of 15 to 30K a month, in 2024, then there is a link down below where you can book a call with myself and Luke and see if that's the right game plan for you. But apart from that, I guess I'll see you guys soon, and peace.